Hey everyone, Coach Dawn Shannon here today for our Thursday Lunch Bites. I am leading the charge today. Coach LaDondra has another engagement, but she will be joining us shortly. So I wanted to go ahead and pop in here and say howdy, welcome. And if you guys can let me know how my sound is, I'm in a different location today and I just want to make sure that my sound is okay. So as you're popping in, let me know. I might try to look on Facebook as well and see how I'm doing, but that might just distract me. Let me see. Here I am. All right, you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, I sound pretty good. All right, awesome. So, hey everyone, tell me where you're hopping in from. Let me know that you're here with me live. Love to see you. Hey Nikki, good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. So glad you're here. So, you guys, if you missed it, Coach LaDondra will be in just a few minutes. She had a previous engagement, but today we are talking about 3 marketing automations to increase your visibility. You guys, it is so important, first of all, to be visible, but then you think about all the different platforms, right, that you can get visibility on. And it's like, it can be overwhelming, right? It can be a little daunting. It's like, oh my gosh, I have to be on Facebook. I have to be on Instagram. I have to be on TikTok. I have to be on Snapchat. Like there's so many different platforms that can help you become visible for your audience, right? But really, when you're starting out and when you don't have a team, like picking one platform is super important because it helps you to just maintain consistency on that one platform and grow your visibility on that one platform. And then you can go out from there, right? But let me tell you, there are tools out there to help you automate so that you can go on multiple platforms at once, which is super great, especially when you don't have that team of people surrounding you, when your time is limited. All of our time is limited. We all have the same amount of time, right? And we have to maximize that time to get that visibility to the right people. I was going to say to the masses, but we really don't want to go to going to the masses, right? We do, but we want to make sure that we're hitting that right target audience. Okay. So think about that also when you're going visible, right? Who are you speaking to? Who is it that you want to work with and who will benefit from working with you? All of these things go into being visible because you want to be sure that you're speaking the language that your right audience will understand and would be drawn to and will see the value that you're providing. So all of that is important. It is all connected is what I'm trying to say. It's all connected. Everything, when you're running a business, everything is connected, right? But today we're talking about automating for visibility. And, when I talk about visibility, it often takes me back to Moses, right? And he was commissioned by God to go before Pharaoh to set his people free. They were enslaved for hundreds of years. And he said, Moses, I need you to go and take care of that for me. And Moses said, who, me? I don't want to go in front of anyone. I don't know how to speak well. I don't know how to, who's going to listen to me. I'm just this person. I'm just minimizing, right? So he had to go and be visible in front of the king, like Pharaoh, right? The whole guy who was the head of the whole army and everything. So trust me when I say, those of you who are, I'm going to call it this way, visibility challenged, right? Who have some sort of fear or hesitation to go in front of the camera and to actually show up on a live like this. Trust me when I say, if you put that fear or that hesitation before the Lord and just say, God, please help me. Please help me to overcome this fear. Please help me to overcome any hesitation, any anxiety, any whatever feelings that you have that prevent you from showing up online live. ask him to help you to overcome that. And it is possible. You can overcome that. I've worked with plenty of clients that they did not do any lives. They're like, I'm not going live. This is not who I am. It makes me nervous. And you know what? After working with me for a while, they're like, oh, this is not so bad. So trust me, you can do it. But let's talk about these automations to help you get more visible so that your clients can know who you are and what you stand for, okay? So first of all, let's talk about the marketing piece, right? And when I say it's all connected, it's all connected. So hopefully you guys have heard us talk about batching your content, okay? When you have set aside your time of the week to batch your social media content is really helpful to do that. So whether you're keeping that in a Google Doc, a spreadsheet, a project management board, wherever you're keeping that, Canva, whatever it is that you use, go ahead and set aside time, right, to batch the content. That's the first part of the automation when it comes to social media content, is taking the time to batch your content. So if you can batch content, like on Monday for the entire week, or maybe the Friday before for the next week, that's going to free up so much of your time. So that's kind of an automation right there that you can implement to get your content scheduled or get your content created. Then step 2 is the scheduling. So there are so many different programs out there to help you schedule your social media. And this is where I talked about earlier about going out to multiple platforms at once. I still want you to be really focused in on the platforms that you yourself can manage the interaction with, because you want to engage with the people who are engaging with your social media content, right? So you don't want to spread yourself too thin in that regard. But there are systems like Buffer, Meta on Facebook, right? If you're joining me on Facebook inside our group, we're the We Doing Business God's Way group, and we would love to have you join us if you're watching us from other platforms. So I'll talk about StreamYard, what I'm using right here. But Meta can help you go to Facebook and Instagram simultaneously. So that's an awesome way to do that. So if you have that business suite in Facebook called Meta, it's called Meta now, you can schedule those to go out, the same post at the same time. So that's really, really helpful. There's other things, HubSpot, Hootsuite, there's all different kinds of social media manager platforms, software that you can use to help you do that. But that's one way to, once you batch your content, then you plug it in and then they're scheduled for the week and you are done, sis. Like, how cool is that, right? And that saves so much time, so much frustration, so much anxiety. Like, just set aside the time to get it done, a block of time, create the content, go ahead and schedule it in whichever scheduler you choose to use, and then it goes out to multiple platforms at the same time. Super great to use. Really, really, really helps you to increase your visibility because you're being consistent with your marketing, right, with your social media posting, and it just frees up your time to go do other things. So I love having some schedulers like that, okay? So utilize those when you need them, which is all the time, right? If you're growing your business. So Nikki, let me see what you said. My fear is less than the benefit to others. Yes, showing up is so beneficial, right? Because you've got people waiting on the other side of that camera who need to hear what you have to say. So it's super important to show up and be visible for your people. It really is not about you. It's about them, because you have something that is going to help them get to the other side of where they currently are. And you don't want them to stay there because you've been there before. And so you know what it looks like on the other side. So sis, you have to use your voice and speak up for those who are where you were before and help them get to that next level for sure. So thank you, Nikki, for sharing that. So let's talk about number 2, right? So let's talk about lead magnets, okay? If you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's kind of like what it sounds like. So when you're in a business, you want to attract people to you so that they know what you do, right? So those are called leads. So you're leading them to you with this magnet of something that you offer to have them come in and get to know you a little bit better. So when you create this lead magnet, and you can have more than one, but just start with one if you're just starting out. Start with one lead magnet. This can be a checklist. This can be an ebook. This can be just a small token, right? Something of value. You always want to provide value. You always want to provide value, but something of value that you can give to someone who is interested in knowing more about you. And they're not going to become a client right away, more than likely, but they want to know what it would be like to work with you. So this lead magnet is something that you're going to create, and then you're going to pop it into, like for us, we use Kajabi. Okay, that is our platform that we use. And if you need to learn more about Kajabi, we can pop a link down in here, our partner link, where you can get some free days up front to try it out. But you put that lead magnet into a system like Kajabi, and then what happens is when people come in, they're like, oh, yeah, I need that. Like, the top 10 ways, to grow your business in less than 90 days, right? Something like that would be a lead magnet for us. And so people are like, yeah, I want to know how to easily grow my business, right, over the next 90 days, doubling and tripling my income, which our clients in the Woke Next Level program do on a consistent basis. So they come in, they give you their name and email, which you always want to capture, right? Because then that's a way to follow up with them and just nurture them and love on them and give them, provide more value, welcome them into your community, right? But the lead magnet, so that's the thing you've created, the checklist or the ebook, whatever you're giving away. But behind that is a funnel, okay? And in this funnel, you have an email sequence, okay, that goes out after they sign up for that lead magnet. And so what that does, you, of course, again, you're going to time block, right? You're going to time block some creative time. As business owners, we always have to create, period. We always have to create. So be sure to time block another block of time to create these emails, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to think about, what do these people need to hear after they've received this freebie that I've given them, all right, this lead magnet. And from that lead magnet, I think the next thing that would really help them to get, where they need to go next is this. So you're going to put that in an email and you just follow up with them. So what Kajabi does is so beautiful. It helps you to just like pop that email in right after they sign up. So again, you're batching your content, then you're putting it in this platform called Kajabi, and it automatically sends it out. Like, you don't have to remember to go back and say, oh, Mary Sue signed up for this, my ebook, and I forgot to email her afterwards and see like, hey, how did you like it? What was your takeaway from, chapter 3 or this point in the book? So things like that you can just put on automatic, right, to go out, and that you don't have to just remember that automatically yourself because it's on automation. Super, super beneficial, guys, to use the tools that are out there for you to put things on autopilot. Because let me tell you, when you're growing your business, you may have one client now, you may have 5 clients now, you may have 10 clients now. But what does capacity look like for you? Does capacity look like 20 clients? Does capacity look like 100 clients? Does capacity look like 1,000 clients? You guys, there are people out there who have thousands upon thousands of people following them. Many of them become clients. Just think about how time consuming it would be to service all of those clients individually, right? Like, oh, I need to send Mary Sue an email. Oh, I need to send, LaDondra an email. I need to send Nikki an email. And doing that one by one, you would not have enough time to send 1,000 emails one by one. So the automation of that lead magnet leading into the funnel of those emails is going to be so important to save you time, but to reach your audience in such a great way that they feel seen and heard, which is what you want, right? You want your people to feel seen and heard. This does it because you're nurturing them with emails. And I'm not talking about spam, like don't get spammy, right? But provide value. When you come at it from providing value, knowing that what you have to offer them will change their life. Okay, it will change their life for the better. Whether it's a business book or a product that you sell that literally can help, give them better skin, give them better teeth, give them better hair, whatever it is, product or service, in your heart of hearts that when they connect with you, that they will get extreme value. Guys, it's just about nurturing, okay? It's just about nurturing. Now, the third thing, right, is a sales funnel. So let's talk about that because, again, being visible, you want to be visible so that you can make sales, because if you don't have a business, right? So when you have a sales funnel, again, we use Kajabi, you go out there with the offer, right? And you say, okay, here's my offer. And you make this beautiful thing in Canva. Again, we love using Canva. So you make this beautiful thing in Canva talking about what you're doing, what's coming up, how they can work with you. And then you have a button for them to click to go into your funnel. Y'all, funnels is so amazing. It truly can give you, it can buy back your time. It can honestly buy back your time. So again, the sales funnel, you're going to put in there the offer. You're going to put in why it's so important that they work with you because of the benefits that they're going to receive, right? Here's you, right? When you work with me in this program, in this coaching program, if you come to this training, whatever it is you're doing, you're going to walk away with X, Y, and Z. And because of walking away with X, Y, and Z, you will be able to do A, B, C. Okay. So you're providing a lot of benefit rich language for them so that they know why. Like, why would I even, want to spend my time and come and even listen to what you have to say? Well, I have the answer that you're seeking. Okay. And that's what you want to put in your sales funnel. Again, that's going to make you very visible because the sales funnel is going to live out on the interwebs and people are going to find it because you're going to want to put it out there so that they know, again, who you are, who you serve, why you're there to help them, and what the benefit is that they're going to receive from working with you. So again, behind the sales funnel, here's the beginning. Then after that, they go to a checkout page, right? That's automatic. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to send them a PayPal link. I got to send them a Stripe link. I got to send them an invoice. No, again, that is too much work, especially when you increase your numbers for clientele. Okay. So again, funnel, sales page, checkout page, you capture their information, right? It charges their card. And then from there, they get an email. They get an email telling them how to connect with you. Either the email is going to already have the product attached to it, right? If it's an e-product, a virtual product, it'll attach to that email, or the email will send them to a landing page that you've created inside your portal, wherever that is, and the landing page will have the product, right? It could be a course. And again, you've created this course in your project management funnel, like we use Kajabi, and it's on auto. It is on auto. So thousands of people can come to your sales page, see it, and go, oh my gosh, I totally need that. They can all input their information. They can all pay at one time. Then they all have access to that course or that email, connecting them to the product. And then you are sitting back in your pajamas going, this is awesome. The money is just rolling in because I took the time up front to create all of this stuff so that my visibility is I can show up and be visible online live because I've already created all this stuff. I don't have to worry about all that. I've spent time on the front end creating these systems, these automations, so that now I can just show up every day or every week, whatever your consistency is. That's another thing. Be consistent, right? Always show up for your clients consistently so that they know to expect, hey, she's going to bring some awesome value today and they want to connect with you. So do that, right? But all these things are on autopilot. So they do require some effort up front, right? But once you've done it up front, then it's like it's on autopilot. It just goes and goes and goes. And I'm not saying that you create one and done, right? Because we're always in creation mode. We always want to provide value for our clients. But when you have like your signature system that is just set and you're like, this is the core meat of what I teach. This is the core of what I stand for in my business and what value I bring to my clients consistently, time and time again, so that you can package up and put on autopilot so that then you don't have to just constantly have your hours, taken away. Like it's there. They come and get it and they're like, wow, this was great. And then from there, again, you have an email sequence nurturing them. You're like, okay, once they experience this, then I think they would really enjoy this product, this service, this email, this nugget of wisdom. We all have nuggets of wisdom to share with our clients. That's why we were made business owners, right? Because we see things in a certain way that they don't see yet. And it is our duty to come and show them the way, show them how to do the things that are preventing them from stepping into their God-given calling, using their God-given gifts. So it really is a calling, you guys, to show up and be visible for your people. It is a calling. And so I hope I've encouraged you today to, number one, do your prep on the front end. It is just required, okay? Then get those systems in place, right? To help you to just have all those things on autopilot so then you can show up consistently for your people. And they're like, man, she really provides a lot of value. She is consistently showing up. Let me go check out that lead magnet. They wouldn't call it that, but let me go check out that checklist that she's talking about or that ebook that she's talking about. Let me see what it would look like to work with her. That I really dig what she's saying on her lives. So let me go check out more. And that's the more that I'm talking about, is setting those systems up on autopilot so that they can check out more from you. And then they know, like, yeah, she's my person. I want to work with her, right? And then they come and they connect with you and they schedule a call with you, or, a coffee chat or a discovery call or whatever that looks like for you. And then that's how you nurture your people. You just continue to provide value. You continue to show up consistently. You continue to share the message that God has put in your heart, and you do it. You do it for your clients, and you know what? Everyone wins. Everyone wins when you show up out of service, providing value, and you've done your work on the front end to put those systems on autopilot. Sis, you're going to be feeling so much lighter. Trust me, your shoulders are going to, like that feels so good now that I've got that all in place and it's running it smoothly in the background. Now I can just show up and serve. So I love it. Let me look at the comments here. So yeah, will be so useful to have it automated for the ongoing conversation. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. This is so timely for me. I'm so glad. This is so good. Thumbs up. Thank you, Lexi. I appreciate that. All right. Awesome, ladies. Well, you guys have a beautiful day. I've got to run and get with our Woke Next Level clients. So for those of you who do not know, Woke stands for Women Operating Kingdom Enterprises. I have my shirt on today. You can't. Women Operating Kingdom Enterprises. I love our shirts. They're so cute. And we do have these for sale too. So if you want a shirt like this, your Wonder Woman shirt, just DM me and let me know, and I'll get you a link for that. And but anyway, you guys, show up, be visible, and if you guys need help to get to that next level in your business, like I mentioned before, our clients are doubling and tripling their income within 90 days of working with us. We have the proof to share with you if you need that. But you guys, go out there, be visible. Let us know how we can help you. We would love to work with you. So if this is something that you want to learn more about, how to be visible, set up all these automations, our project manager, Amber Stowall, she is super great of helping our clients look at things and go, oh yeah, sis, it's so easy. You just do this. She sets it up for you. And then it just, again, you just plug it in. It runs on autopilot. So let us know how we can help you, sis. It was great being with you here today. And we look forward to, oh, you know what? Next Thursday is Thanksgiving. We're not going to be here next Thursday. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone. Let me know in the comments what you're thankful for today. We'll be a week early, and I would love to know what you're thankful for. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving, and we'll see you later. Bye. So we'll be back the Thursday after Thanksgiving. How about that? All right, everybody, safe travels if you're going anywhere. Have fun with your family, and we'll talk soon. Bye.